Please remember to like, subscribe and comment, as we love to hear back from our viewers. Also, if you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron of our show through Patreon and or GoFundMe. Links are listed below the video in the description. From the deepest, darkest recesses of Dangerous Nerds headquarters, Keith Moncrief and Gerry Kissell.
Hey guys, it's Gary
and Keith
for another episode of Pop Culture Minefield. It's, nerd talk, because, we're nerds.
And what else are we going to do?
Well, we have women in our lives,
Yeah.
so we do this.
So that makes us cool nerds.
We have sex. So, let's see, we'll get the birthdays out of the way. Today, it's actor William Shatner.
Yes!
The King.
William Allen Shatner.
Captain James R. Kirk. Oh, wait, no, it's not James R. Kirk, it's James T. Kirk. But I saw the episode, the pilot, the second pilot that they made, and
where
it's
no
James
man
R.
Yeah.
And the R was from Roddenberry.
Yep.
And, only nerds know that kind of crap. But anyway, we love Gene Roddenberry, and but we love William Shatner more, because William Shatner was Captain Kirk. And he wrote the Tech Wars.
That was good. Mm-hmm. I think they should take another run. I think you should just go ahead and do a deal with Netflix and bring that back as a limited Netflix series.
I agree. And it's really funny because, we talked a little bit about Star Trek before, and one of the things that I found out because of my friendship with Keith is that about Shatner's original script for Star Trek V, which, Gene Roddenberry was a real turd about that movie, refusing to call it canon.
Yeah.
Back when he was still alive, he was like, yeah, no, it is. He would say, he would laugh. It's not canon. Fact is, it should have been canon.
It was very well done, because the novelization, the guy that wrote that, was talking about how
he based the novel off of the original shooting script that Shatner had written.
Again, go to your local used bookstore, look up the novelization to Star Trek V and read it. Trust me. You read that, go back and look at the film, you'll realize Shatner got a raw deal.
And, and he had told me that Nimoy had told him that he trusted the wrong guy, which was, what is that guy's name? I forget.
It was producer Robert,
I keep getting Orky's name, and I know it's not
Orky.
Orky.
It's not Roberto Rossi. But the producer is, of the film is Robert, somebody not that important, trust me. This guy's...
Yeah, he considered himself the savior of Star Trek.
Yeah.
And he had gotten Shatner to trust him. And it was a huge mistake, because all the bad things about that movie, including the edits, were all his doing, not Shatner's. And Nimoy told him later, you trusted the wrong guy. And it's sad, because Star Trek V should have been a lot better.
It should have been more like the book.
Yeah. And it's made me, I'm trying to find a copy of the book, so I'm going to get that so I can actually read what it was supposed to be. But anyway, the next birthday is James Patterson, who's the creator of the hit series Zoo, as well as a bunch of adult books.
Maybe. He's written so much.
I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote a Patterson no-no book. No, he writes mature thrillers, but he also writes young adult books too, which I thought was interesting that he's gotten into writing young adult books.
He can write anything.
And this was his sci-fi, his turn at sci-fi, Zoo. Yeah. And I've watched the show. I don't like it, but I get why people do like it. It's just not my kind of thing, zombie animals or animals that are like zombies. Okay, no thanks. There's a scene in it that I'm sitting, in the very pilot episode, I'm sitting there going, that would not happen that way. That would not happen that way. So, but anyway, let's move on to some of the news, which of course we got to watch a really cool unwrapping video of Jabba's Barge by Hasbro. And oh my God, it is so amazing. We're going to throw up some graphics here in front here. And I'm telling you, it's amazing. See that? Look at that. Look at that. That thing is huge.
That's what they should have released the first time around.
Back when we were kids.
When we could have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
But now we're older and we have a lot more money.
Now it's more of a collector's item because if you watch the video, which we're going to put the link down below in the description to the actual video of the unboxing of this thing, even he's afraid of doing things with it because he's afraid he's going to break it. It's just so beautifully done, and it comes apart in sections. And like right here, you can actually see inside where it comes with the Jabba the Hutt figure. And it's amazing. If you have the money, and I don't remember how much this thing is, but I think it's going to be worth it. And I'll probably finish off a couple of paintings just so I can buy that thing. It's really good. And right now, the only place I know where you can get it is through Kickstarter. Do you know? Have you seen where you can get it anywhere else? No, just through Kickstarter.
But it's worth your time.
There you go. Bang, bang, bang. So let's move on to Frank Oz. Oh, Kirby. Frank is being candid about these new Muppet remakes that aren't involving any of the original creators. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of weird. I mean, there's been jokes about Kermit not sounding like Kermit anymore. And Family Guy has done some great parodies on Kermit not sounding right. But when it comes down to it, Frank has these thoughts, and he did this at the festival, and he's like being interviewed about it, and he admits to it. I'm probably going to get in trouble saying this, but no, it lacks the heart. And when we did Sesame Street and the early versions of the Muppets, we did this for us.
Yeah.
These jokes were for us. We weren't writing them for kids. We weren't writing them for other people. We were writing all this stuff to entertain ourselves.
Which really should be the first reason why you
do anything. But that's the problem, is that they've homogenized and processed the Muppets now. So when I saw the last iteration of the Muppet Show on TV, I wasn't disgusted. A lot of people were like, I'm disgusted about it. I'm not disgusted about it. I just wasn't entertained by it. I thought it was just not funny.
Didn't feel the same.
You got to love the characters. And if you don't love the characters, nobody's coming back to watch your show. And that's what happened. It got canceled because nobody's watching it. You have to feel that connection. Kermit was that person for years. Kermit the Frog. People wanted to watch Kermit interact with Miss Piggy or Fozzie Bear. Waka, waka, waka. So... But Frank Oz, good on you, man, for saying that, because it's hard to find people being honest in Hollywood. They tend to just lie because they want work. And Frank is so rich, he doesn't give a crap anymore. So, and we move on now to some Deadline news.
Yes.
Dealing with from Annabelle to Space Jam 2 and Godzilla vs. King Kong and more. So. What were you saying? Let's go into this.
The new Annabelle movie is going to be called Annabelle Comes Home. And originally...
See that face?
Originally they were...
You can never go home. Freud taught us that.
The thing about the new Annabelle film and what this article is getting to is that a lot of these films now are having to worry about when they are put out. When they are being released, because sometimes your original release date will have you in competition with another film that just might be slightly better than you. And in the case of Annabelle's date's being changed because the date that they originally had was going to have it go head to head with Spider-Man Far From Home.
Spider-Man Far From Home, Annabelle Comes Home.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Funny how that works out.
Huh.
So basically, they've decided to just move Annabelle's date in order to give it an opportunity to compete, because there are a lot of Spider-Man fans, and more that have since become Spider-Man fans.
Do we know any? I don't know.
I'm one.
Oh, looky there.
Who knew?
We're such geeks.
But if you want to have an opportunity to at least make even just a little bit of that scratch back, moving it to a new date is probably the smarter thing you could do in the case of Annabelle. Now, Godzilla versus King Kong also had a slight problem. they were set to open against Fast and Furious 9.
Yeah, that's a definite moneymaker.
Yeah.
And
So-
it's not that they couldn't compete.
Yeah.
They don't want to compete.
That's it. Why even risk it if you don't have... Look,
They want to get as much draw as possible and put it up against a dud.
Fast and Furious is going to make its money. There's no way you can stop a movie like that. You know it's definitely going to do something. Why even just try to mess with that? Just get your own date far away from that. Make as much money as you can. Right now, it was going to open up, as I said, against Fast and Furious and against the next SpongeBob movie. So SpongeBob still hasn't moved yet. So obviously they think they're going to be able to, they think they're going to be able to do something. I can't get that out of my head now. They think they're going to be able to do something against Fast and Furious 9.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Your girlfriend's something special. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so also they were still thinking about launching Gambit at that time. Something tells me.
I don't know why that movie keeps getting brought up. It's like that Eskimo movie that keeps coming up with that Belushi and Candy was involved at one point, and then every fat comedian has been involved with, and then they die. And this is Gambit. It's like Gambit is that movie now.
A little advice, which I don't think really Disney needs now that they're going to own all this, but Gambit, for all you Fox people that are losing your jobs, should have been really easy. It shouldn't cost any more than any John Wick film. Because that's technically what you're doing. It's John Wick. Just with mutants. That's it. It's nothing more than that. But you want to spend $150 million making it?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the reason why a lot of you guys are no longer employed.
Why am I laughing at that? That's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm horrible.
We're laughing at me.
So, is there any other news on Godzilla and King Kong?
Let's see. They're going to move Godzilla versus King Kong, and they've moved it up, and it's now settled on March 13th, 2020.
Oh, nice. So 1 year.
Yeah.
Just short by, 4 days?
Yes.
So, wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, man, that's a good date. Well, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
And this is a happy Friday for everybody. It is for us. We're going to try to do a special over the weekend. Try to go live on Saturday. We'll see what happens. I know he's going out of town. This is the weekend for the Planet Comic-Con, right?
Yes.
So he's going to be doing something from Planet Comic-Con. So stay on our channel. You'll see stuff from him. Hopefully not from the motel room. I'm not saying anything, but that was really bizarre, wasn't it?
Yes. Set your alarms just in case.
It's right. It's a sensor letting me know I said something naughty.
Take 12.
So, but anyway, just stay tuned. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Great week. Thanks for watching us. Please, more people watch us. Please watch us.
Bring a friend.
Yes, friends. I know you're nerds and geeks, but you gotta have other geek nerd friends, for God's sake.
Hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
And also hit the
like. Comment down here.
Also the little bell. That'll let you know when we post something new so that you know immediately.
Yeah, cheese and rice. This isn't rocket science. Anyway, we love you guys. And we look forward to seeing you guys later. This is Keith.
And Gary.
With Pop Culture Minefield. We're out of here. See y'all. Y'all come back now.
You hear?
now. You hear?